Good evening. I was going through Dean Kim's book on Ruckman, and Kim defends date setting. How do you know that? And he's got an article here, from Ruckman. He quotes, gives a quote from Heimer's, if the calendar is right. See, that was always Ruckman's proviso. If the calendar's right, I got to figure it out. The calendars are never right. He never got it right because the calendars were wrong. See, Breaker never sets the date. He just tells you, well, you have these signs coming and everything, and then he tells you, well, we're not told, we can really find a date. But I'm not setting a date. This is what comes from people. And he goes on to try to explain that they can still find a date. I'll go through the 7 sevens and look for that. I remember, we're told to be alert. He goes to 1 Thessalonians 5 and somehow he can set a date. Let me see what he says here. He says, Paul knew that Christians ought to be aware of the times and seasons of Christ's coming. What does that have to do with date? Is that setting date? That's time and seasons. Therefore, when we watch for Christ's coming and not let Christ overtake us as a thief, we can know the time. We can know the time of Christ's coming. We can't know the date. These guys are brain dead. Brain dead. Let me see here. Can the Christian know the time of Christ's coming through the Father? Yes, we certainly can. Matthew 11:27 says, anyone can know the Father when the Son reveals him to the saint. So he's saying that you can go find the faith from the Father. No one's found it yet. You want to know if you found it. Until it happened. How would you know? Lunatics. Paul reveals in 1 Thessalonians 5, 1-6 that the Christian can now know the times and seasons for Christ's coming. Yeah, it can happen in any moment. That's not times and seasons. But that's talking about the trib. And he's comparing it to the rapture before the tribulation period. Thessalonians. First Thessalonians 5, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come, so cometh as a thief in the night. Day of the Lord is tribulation. Nothing to do with the rapture. For when they shall say peace and safety, and sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. That's the year of the fig tree. It's continuing suddenly. It's going to happen very quickly. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness. We're not going into the tribulation. But that day should overtake you as a thief, because we're not going into it. We're pre-trib. We're not going into the day of the Lord. Ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of the darkness. The day of the Lord is the time of darkness. We're not going into the day of the Lord. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. What are we watching for? The Lord returning. Did it say anything about setting a date there that can know the date? No. It's not about knowing the date. It says, be aware of the rapture. It could happen any moment. They'll be able to look at the signs and wonders, know the day of the Lord is coming. And it's going to happen suddenly on them. That's why I told them to look at the fig tree and all the other trees in Luke 21. Because once these events start happening, they happen very quickly. Church is involved in that. Church goes before that. So that's why the wrath doesn't overtake us. We're not part of the wrath. The day of the Lord is a day of wrath. But this is Robert Breaker. This is a history of dispensationalism before Darby. Now Breaker showed that book one time on his videos. I was waiting for him to show that. He's got an appendix, date setting. And 2 pages of people who look for dates. Ruckman has somewhere where he says about date. He says, if it's not by 2001, and forget about it. I can't figure it out. It doesn't mean wrong. Just try to figure it out. Date setting's for idiots. And people who say they're not date setting, but are talking about, well, it could happen in 2019, it could happen in 2020, it could happen in 2021, it's just telling you nonsense. Because it happened any day. They get that from Ruckman. Because Blaker gives you this big deal that no, we can know the date. It's in there somewhere. Kim says that. Says it's in the Bible somewhere. No one can find it. Because the next event has to be the rapture. So how are you going to time the second advent? Because the rapture has to happen first. They want to time the second advent and then go backwards. It doesn't work that way. Because you don't know if there's a gap between the rapture and time and how much before the actual 70th week starts clicking off. They don't care. That's Ruckman. That's Breaker. That's Kim. Giving you double talk. We just read the scriptures as they say. Then he says, well, compare scripture to scripture now. You go to one place and says, we just read the scriptures what they say, they're simple. But now you compare scripture to scripture. Yeah, we're supposed to compare scripture to scripture and look at context. That's his defense of dispensational salvation. Defending that lie. I see he put another video up. I'll have to deal with that. He didn't have time to deal with this subject. You know, a few videos, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. This is that grumpy old man. He has time to make videos. I don't have time for this. I have a different church. Well, he's got another video up on it, doesn't he? Talking about devils, Satan. These people coming out of that school are idiots. And they're getting away with murder. Heresy. Murder, spiritual murder. Kim teaches a sinner's prayer. He defends it. And we see Breaker now defending it. His wife nailed it. Said they're in conflict with one another. If you ask or you believe, they can't be both. So same words out of your mouth and saying, well, it's from your heart. And you're saying, well, if you're asking, it conflicts with your believing. Can't do both. So I'll stop with this up and deal with Kim's video next. I got some other videos. I got to deal with Brian Denley. He's supposed to have some weird one out where which part of the Godhead goes to torments or something, or the Abraham's bosom when he died physically. Can't keep up with Brian's nuttiness anymore. It's like it's off the charts. It's off the charts. But the root is Ruckman. The root is Ruckman and all his little followers. Robert Breaker saying, well, the word now is really talking about the time. Holy cow. In Romans 4. Holy cow. They get away with it, though, people. See all the positive things. Oh, yeah, well, we love you. Oh, Breaker, no one's checking them. And just sneaking little heresies in there. Just lies. Sneaking little lies in there. Oh, yeah, the Satan devils. They thought that God was, Jesus Christ was dying for them. So I'll stop putting this up. Amen. Thank you.